Hello everyone, I'm Raymond Chen.
And my name is Diyansha Rout. Today we're representing Littleton High School in Massachusetts.
What if I told you you could invest in the brains behind the smartest decisions made by the government? Well, you can. Allow us to introduce you to Palantir.
So essentially, what even is Palantir? Palantir is a cutting-edge AI tool which essentially partners with government and commercial sectors, and it takes big chunks of data that people really have a hard time analyzing, and it converts it into small, readable and understandable segments of data that people can use in their day-to-day lives. Just a little background on Palantir, that this company was founded in 2003 by the current CEO, Alex Karp, and its headquarters are in Denver, Colorado.
Palantir works with government and businesses to analyze complex data. They use AI and softwares. Some of the softwares they use are Gotham, Foundry, and Apollo.
So just taking a quick run into the sector and consumer cycles of Palantir, its industry is really focused on the financial data industry, AI-based, and its price as of March 31st, 2025 is $84.40. So me and my colleague believe that the target price is $125, and this is around a 48.1% increase. And a recommendation to all of you investors right now that are thinking about investing in Palantir is to buy the stock as of the current market price right now, and then hold it until it reaches the target range of $125.
From secretive startup to Titan stock overview. In 2003, when Palantir was created, it was only supposed to be used by the government for counterterrorism mainly, and as it's doing right now, data analysis. But after striking huge success with the government, it decided to go public. That risky play paid off. They're now making around $2 billion annually.
So just taking a quick look into the segments mentioned are the government and commercial segments. When Palantir first started in 2019, it didn't really profit that much, but as of right now, we can see almost a 300% profit increase, which really just sets base of what great things that Palantir can do in the future.
Industry overview. Palantir is in the industry of technology and data analytics. As you can see over there, data analytics is supposed to grow rapidly within the next couple of years. Right now, it already has rapid growth, and the increasing adoption for AI is really good for Palantir. Also, heightened cybersecurity concerns in 2025 makes it really good for Palantir because all of that data in cybersecurity, everyone's calling Palantir to do it for them.
So either the defense system or any other organization, the amount of data that the government or any sector gets is really useful because this increases the Palantir clientele, because Palantir, is the #1 stock in this category that really excels in what it does. So just really looking, why should an investor like you focus on Palantir? What is different about Palantir, and why is it not like the other stocks on the market? So we can really understand this by looking through the SWOT analysis that businesses do and understanding the strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities of Palantir.
Some of the strengths that Palantir has is its really strong contracts with the government, which means every single year they bring in revenue no matter what because the government is already signed off to them. Number 2, scalability. Since Palantir's business model is so linked with AI, it's so scalable because there's no amount of users or data that's too much for Palantir. Weaknesses. Stock volatility. Although the stock is very volatile right now in the short run, we believe that in the long run, it'll be really good and really successful stock. Another thing is limited commercial adoption. Although there's limited commercial adoption right now, Palantir is right now striving and working to go out and work with commercial businesses.
So the two main threats that Palantir has is #1, the competition. I know that we understand that every company has its own competition, but the competition for Palantir really just falls on these 4 main companies, which are Snowflake, Databricks, ServiceNow, and IBM. But as you can see, that Palantir really has nothing to worry about because its growth and revenue price is really exceeding all of its competitors, which means that we're going to be making more profit than they are. And second of all, like my colleague was talking about, the dependence on government contracts. So as of right now, since we're linked with the government can really just cut down on the amount that it pays us and making our stock value just decrease. However, since AI and just data analytics is such a big part, governments will actually be paying us, so this will increase our stock revenue. And lastly, Palantir is really focused on the government side right now, But if it really just expands into the commercial sector, this will get a lot more clientele and revenue profit for Palantir.
Palantir's secret weapon, AI. AI affects Palantir in many ways, and they're mostly beneficial because Palantir is so linked with AI unlike other companies. As you can see here, here's the artificial intelligence market, and AI helps Palantir in multiple ways. Innovation, because AI is always innovating, so is Palantir. Competitive edge. Since Palantir uses AI so much, it has an edge over all the other companies that don't utilize this.
Although Palantir comes with great AI skills such as efficiency and growth, it also has risks such as careful management and ethical privacy concerns. However, this is actually an opportunity because since Palantir really works in the defense section as well, it can combat and really make sure that it follows the ethical process of business management, which we will discuss in the next slide. Also for future outlook, just taking a quick look at this graph again here, just in AI in general, the global market CAGR is expected to increase by 36%, which is a humongous growth. And since Palantir really centralizes over this AI, it is expected to grow as well.
ESG considerations. Among 30,000 companies, Palantir ranks in the 85th percentile within the Borders Green Performance. And right here, as you can see, Palantir is working with a new company called BP for net zero carbon emissions. And this means that Palantir is striving to be better for the environmental state of the world. And social, Palantir is also good for social because everyone knows that there's critical data insights that needs to be done, and there's a lot of it. So Palantir is good at taking the abundance of data and confining it and making it simpler. And also, the national security and cybersecurity, Palantir helps with that.
So Palantir is highly trusted by the U.S. government as seen above, but also since Palantir really started as a government base, it has good business ethics in the terms of ethical AI use, regulatory practices, and security protocols, which means that its customers always know that they're feeling secure and safe when buying from this company. So just to look at a real quick financial analysis of our company, I would just like to run down to the EBITDA value. So the EV/EBITDA ratio is 540.91, and this tremendous number just exemplifies how big Palantir is going to grow in the future. And also the return on equity, the ROE as of 2021 is 11%, meaning that Palantir has really seen no downfalls and it's always getting an investment back on what it's spending.
Financial health. Palantir is super healthy financially, especially because in 2025, they just signed a new Homeland Security. And this means that their revenue growth will grow even more. They also have super good cash management. And our rationale for the target price is that it has a really favorable risk-reward profile, and that results in a projected 150% upside from the current levels.
So just a quick investment summary of all the things that we've covered in this slide today. So we recommend to buy the Palantir stock at $84.40 today. And in the future, in around 5 to 10 years, we recommend to hold it until it reaches a target price of $125, which exemplifies a 48.10% upside from the current price right now. It has potential and expansion, especially in the government contracts that we've signed and going into the commercial sector. And also, we believe that new partnerships with different companies will enhance this diversification of our company.
Catalysts for growth. There's a bunch, but I'd like to go over a few. Continued innovation in AI and analytics. This market is expected to grow so much, and so is Palantir along with this market. Another one is the war between Russia and Ukraine really increases demand for the Gotham platform, as that platform helps with defense operations.
Thank you so much, and be a part of our future and invest in Palantir today. Thank you.